Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are racing in Gran Turismo 7 at the Suzuka circuit and in the GR3 class. We did set a qualifying time, but for whatever reason the game hasn't decided to save it. But nevertheless, we will start from the back and hopefully we'll still get a good result. We're all lined up on the grid now, ready to get going. Obviously we're going to be starting even behind the last chicane of the circuit, but hopefully we can get a good start and gain as many positions as we can on the opening lap. We want to be able to actually make it through the first lap though, so we'll be hanging back a bit but also looking for the opportunities to overtake easily and not to a point that I'm going to get hit off the track or get into an incident that's just going to put me out of the race, because I'm genuinely hoping for at least a top 5 and hopefully a top 3, but we're about to get going now. The race has started. We get a much better start than the car in front. The F-Type is a lot better off the line than a lot of other cars. We are practically drag racing down the first straight already, and that is our first position made up. That was quite easy for us. Now we're braking, going into the third gear. Still, as you can see, playing it a bit safe. Don't want to do anything too stupid. We nearly lost it there, but we did hold it. This car can be quite oversteery. We're going to try to switch back on the McLaren, which does work. Ferrari and the Beamer is fighting in front. The Ferrari hits us, but we managed to carry on and overtake him as well as the McLaren through the same couple of turns. But we've already made up 3 positions on this opening lap, and hopefully we get this Beamer on the exit. We've got a much better exit than him. Stick up the inside. He does see us, he does leave us room, but the Porsche's braked in front of us, nowhere for us to go. And we've had to slam on our brakes as we tangle with the Beamer, who goes into the gravel. We did get very lucky there to come out of that unscathed. We have lost a bit of time, but not a detrimental amount, only a few attempts. And maybe we can try and get the better exit on this corner. We try the little switchback, but he covers across. We do have a little hit with him, as well as the NSX Honda, which he does not like, because he's trying proper trying to tell us that by hitting into our driver's side door. But we have got past him quite easily. Because he's getting too angry, he's conceded the position from that, and the Porsche does go wide in front. He's coming back on the racetrack again. Got to be careful not to hit into him, but that has put us right on his rear bumper. And now hopefully down the straight we can get the slipstream from him, which is where he's punching basically a hole in the air, so we can go through and have less air resistance on the car, so we actually go faster. But hopefully we can make quite a bit of time up. And they have got a very bad exit out of that corner. We're going to try it down the inside. The Porsche just try to cover across, but very late. And we're going to go try and stick it round the outside of the GTR, which we have. And that is 2 moves in the space of 1 corner, or 1 chicane, sorry. And that, on the first lap, we have made up 9 positions. So hopefully we keep that up and win. But that is the first lap done. Another 4 to go. Making sure we don't do anything stupid. The car in front has gone off very wide there. He's going to come back on the track. We have to be very careful, but he's just spun out, and that has given us the advantage. If you are wondering why that Porsche just ghosted back all the way on that last chicane, it's because the game basically just realised that it was just going to... I was just going to go straight in the back of it, because he moved very late there. So we did get quite lucky with that. At the same time, if he probably stayed where he should have, we would have got past him anyway. And now we are closing in to the car in front. Hopefully we can get this set of corners right, which he doesn't. We do have the better exit there, and hopefully on this corner, which we do. Can we get down the inside? No, we do not get a good enough gear change there. It's a bit shoddy, if I'm honest, but we'll make him go defensive. Hopefully again we can get the better exit here, but we do have a little bit of a bump on his rear bumper there, but we're still right with him. Again, we want to try and get the slipstream, maybe move out a little, just so to make him go defensive, and maybe we could get round the outside of this set of corners. We're being very careful not to brake too late so we don't go to the back of him, but he's braked late, but he's put me off, if I'm quite honest. Too busy looking at him. I've gone wide. I was doing quite a bit of drifting there to actually try and keep the car on the track. And that is very annoying that I've made a mistake when he has, and I've basically let slip a golden opportunity to get past him. But it's done now, and we will try and get right back on him so we can make the overtake. Going a little bit wide there, but we can get away with it. Braking a little bit later than he does into the chicane. Once again, he goes defensive. Again, can we get the better exit down this straight? We're having a little bit of oversteer coming off that corner, but we do get away with it. He is pulling away, but not too much. Then again, we try getting the slipstream, trying to keep up with him down this main straight. Going to this corner now, not braking too late again. He brakes a little bit too late, goes wide. We are trying to force him to make a mistake so we can get past, proper piling on the pressure now. And can we make a move into these S's? We're right back on his back now. We're going to go down the inside. He does not expect it and tries to cover us off, but ends up just hitting into our front. But we have got past the BMW that was in fifth place, and we are now in 5th. And that was very hard racing, but it was legal. I know we did it, but I am allowed to do that. He left the door open, and I can't lie, I think Senna's words of "if you don't go for a gap that exists, you know that we're a racing driver" was echoing in my head, so I might have had that in the back of my mind. But nevertheless, we are ahead now, and we are already closing in very quickly into the car in front. And I think we did get the better exit down out of that corner, so hopefully down this little bit straight here we can gain. He is swerving quite a lot, catching the grass there. We're looking down the inside, but we're not going to go for it. But he does make a mistake. That does open the door for us, and we're going to send it down the inside. He still tries to turn in and does make contact with us, but we have got ahead on the 3rd lap, and we have already gone from 16th all the way up to 4th, and a podium is looking very possible here. We are setting faster sectors after faster sectors. I think we can be the fastest car on track, and hopefully we can catch up to the two in front. Braking a little bit late, took a little bit of a tight line there, but we did get away with it. Nothing that's going to take too much of her time, and hopefully the two cars in front will start fighting, and there we go, we do set the fastest lap of the race. So we are now the fastest car on the track. But yeah, hopefully the two cars in front fight a lot, and that's what I mean, because mistakes will happen and drivers will be forced into an unfamiliar area for them. So that has put us in very close distance, in striking range of the place. We're going to look down the inside here, and it doesn't quite work, but can we pull off the switchback here, make him go slower through these corners so we can get the better exit and get him? We might be able to do it here, might be able to get a better exit here. No, we just bump into the back of him. I do feel a bit bad for that, I can't lie. That was my fault, so I am sorry. I don't know if a Spanish is watching this, but I am sorry if you are. And we do give him a nudge there, and that also puts us off. And at this point, I just need to calm down. Just make sure I don't make any mistakes. And he's gone very wide into the gravel trap there. Can we get on the outside of him here and make him go defensive into a very tight line? The GTR is trying to make an appearance there. He wants to join the party, but we actually go around the outside of the Renault, and we get that move done into the first podium positions. I don't know what that GTR was thinking. I don't know if he just braked a bit late, got caught up in the moment, but that is us up into 3rd. The Renault, I do feel a bit bad for, because I did tag him twice, and I just saw on a mini map that he has gone a bit wide there, but I did tag him twice, so I am a bit sorry for that. If he is watching, I very much doubt, out of the 40 viewers that normally watch me, he's watching, but just in case. But that is that done. And the Porsche just had a penalty, so that has closed us right in to 2nd place. And he's going to go defensive. We have the outside line going into the corner. We're going to play it safe, because he was going to cut us off and into the grass, which I do not want happening into a very tight braking zone like that. I am sorry if it seems like I'm a very dirty driver. I try not to be, but it's just, I just tag people, and I do feel bad for it. But we are starting the final lap now. We have the better speed down the straight, but he does cover us off. A bit of a late move, if you ask me, but I probably deserve it. We give him a bit of a nudge, and almost as payback. But like I said, I'm really trying not to be dirty. it's just online and you don't really get as much as a sense for like where the car is or the car in front is as you do in real life, so I do promise I'm better in real life. But anyway, back to the actual action. We're still right behind this Porsche, trying to just force the mistake, put on the pressure, and he is going to go wide there, as I thought, because he had set himself up terribly there. He was too focused on us, trying to weave about through those corners, and he wasn't actually focusing on the track in front of him. That's what caused the mistake. That is why he's gone wide, and that has caused us to go into second. I'm not sure we'll be able to catch first, considering it is the last lap, and he is quite a few seconds in front of us. But we're going to just try and bring the car home now, because a mistake now could be very costly for us, especially if we go on the grass and we lose our grip and then we go wide. That is basically our race over. So hopefully we'll just play it safe and try and bring home the second place. We do have the Renault back again, trying to be a hero on the last lap. Hopefully he doesn't try and make an absolute outrageous move like that GTR tried to do at the hairpin only a few laps ago. But we have got through this race quite well. We've had some tangles, but we've been able to keep going, keep the car on the track for the most part, not making any bad mistakes throughout this race. We had a couple, but we were able to get away with them. They were only minor. So we have now gone all the way from last place in 16th without a qualifying time to being one of the fastest on track now. Our fastest lap has sadly been stolen, but one of the fastest on track, and we have gone all the way to second place, and that is quite an achievement, I must say. Quite happy with that. It was quite an intense race, but we managed to hold out. Like I said, had a few collisions, but we were able to get away with them, like the Ferrari at the beginning, who just lost it and went into our side, and between me, the Porsche driver, and the BMW, where I had to slam on my brakes and he went into the gravel. Sadly, he did get the bad end of the deal there, but like I said, we've been able to get through and we have been able to bring home second place. So if you have enjoyed the video today, please like and subscribe if you want more. I know I sound like every other YouTuber saying that, but I would really appreciate it if you did, and especially if you are already subscribed. But if you have made it all the way to the end, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I hopefully will see you in the next video.